Hello, my name is Devi Ibrahim Deskin Barok. My student number is 1846. Okay, in this occasion, we will explain about implementing communicative language teaching through role playing. Okay, for the first is about definition. Communicative language teaching or CLT is an approach to the teaching of second and foreign language. Emphasizes interaction as both the means and the ultimate goal of learning a language. Communicative language teaching proposes activities that involve real communication, promote learning, and also activities in which language is used for carrying out meaningful tasks promote learning. As we choose speaking topic, we want to bring a CLT style in our speaking classroom. Choose we utilize a role play method. Okay, next is about role play. Role play is a technique that allows students to explore realistic situations by interacting with other people in a managed way in order to develop experience and trial different strategies in a supported environment. Role play can be referenced to as an example of a simulated behavior of the person being played, which has the aim of training students in dealing with the actual situation, practice in spoken language, and provide opportunities for students to develop communication skill. Depending on the intention of the activities, participants might be playing a role similar to their own, or could play the opposite part of the conversation or interaction. I think enough. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dian Prajula Kriswanto and I'm from group 12. I'm the second presenter. Okay, why do we choose role play? We believe that role playing develops learners' fluency in speaking. The wide range of language function, for example, apologizing, greetings, etc. It is exercised more than any other activities. Learners' focus is put on the communication of meaning rather than on the appropriate use of language. Therefore, through role-playing, teachers may train students' speaking skills in any social situations. It means that learners are put in conditions which require speech that is used to communicate socially more than the language necessitated by teaching syllabus. The next reason for incorporating role-playing in EFL classes is that some people learn for specific roles in life. They may want to work or travel in worldwide contexts. It is very advantageous for these students to have tried out pleasant and safe environment of a classroom with the language they will presumably use. For such learners, roleplay is a helpful rehearsal, and what is more, it allows them not just to acquire phrase, but to learn how to interact in a variety of circumstances.
Hello everyone, Riza in here. As we present before, we present implementing communicative language teaching through role play that already presented by my friend. In here, I will present the procedure in here. So in this case, we have student to do shopping role play. So we set up this kind of assignment in the marketplace situations, and we as the teacher join the class as reviewing what are common phrases per topic exchange. Since in communicative language teaching, teacher in here as the facilitator in here. So we are as the facilitator giving reviewing what the phrases, the specific phrases in shopping conversation in here, such as how much is this cost? That's very expensive. That's too much. How about $10? $10 is not enough, and some specific vocabulary such as bargain in there when we are trying to lower the price. Then students, after that we reviewing it, students paired into groups using a method using a method that requires them to pretend as the shopper and shopkeeper in the market and talk with each other in front of class. In here, students use a proper language which matches with the authentic context in the marketplace in here through their roleplay. Thus, the shopper and the shopkeeper that pretended by the student will have different information, will have different some discourse in here. So this is create a purpose for their communication in their like bargaining to each other, how to offering this kind of how seller offering the things, and after all, and then after all group in here are done to present their role play, as the teacher will give feedback on student performance about the speaking such as pronunciations, intonations, how to use use those specific vocabulary, and how use some specific words properly in here. Even we already taught them before, but maybe we are still can able to giving them some feedbacks about it. So, and the last part in the conclusions, we admit that role play is very important in teaching speaking because it gives students an opportunity to practice communicating in different social contexts and in different social roles, and it is very effective to assess speaking skill since this method demands to assess how students use grammar, vocabularies, phrases with suitable with the context and motivations, fluency and confidence in real conversation. And that's all